Oh, look at his little head.
Oh, it's appealing to the wicked in me. Hello again. So I'm Carol and I've got an online vintage shop. I used to have a brick and mortar in Somerton, Somerset, but I closed it almost a year ago, sort of Octoberish last year. And I thought I'd start up a little vlog just to see what else I'm getting up to. Now I have more time on my hands. And as you may have seen, if you've seen any of the other videos, I've got an allotment as well. So I'm quite a newbie at the allotment. Anyway, this week we're taking a break from the allotment. And as the weather has been absolutely abysmal, it's just non-stop raining, I thought we'd have a little bit of a jolly out to Sherborne to have a look at the Gaia Globe exhibition at Sherborne Abbey, which was really cool. It's really interesting. But what got me actually was the because I've never been in Sherborne Abbey before, was just the architecture, and the light on those was just so lovely. So that's why I shot those. But this ceiling, oh my God, I was just obsessed with the ceiling and the detail of it and the paintings. And it was, oh, you can't really tell because the colour's gone very yellow here, but oh, it's in that yellow sandstone that we have in parts of Somerset, but it was detailing in beautiful coloured paints with gold. And this skull that was made out of sycamore as a tribute memorial for the Great War. I think they've called him Jimmy. And it was carved by Martin Turner. But as you may have gathered, I love old churches and I love the architecture, so just the details, oh, it's perfect. So this is a view looking at it from the altar, and that's the exit right at the back there. So it spins around. You don't get a very good view of England because it's too far at the top, you can't really see it. So it's basically just the south. There's a better look at you can see the coloured paintings in the ceiling. I mean, God, we were just like in awe basically of like how they did it, how they got it up there. And that's not to mention like just how incredible the stained glass windows were as well. There were so many of them and they're just so high up. So afterwards, so I haven't been to Sherborne myself for about 8 years, might even be 10 years. And there's so many new shops there. Like this beautiful antique shop with a coffee shop sort of restaurant inside it as well. And it's in a beautiful Tudor building and it was all higgledy-piggledy. And I loved everything about it. I loved everything that they had inside it. It was a mix of proper vintage, rustic, as well as modern things. It was lovely, a beautiful blend of stuff, and just the way it was all displayed, it was just so gorgeous. Little witch's hat there. And that's a view from one of the galleries. And then they just had beautiful things like these paintings dotted around, and oh, it was just fabulous. I loved it. This is upstairs on the more of the art gallery. So upstairs in the art gallery, oh, it's just got me going. I just really want to get my hands on a huge canvas and do some massive artwork, paintings. I haven't done that since I was at art college, it was like 100 years ago. But just seeing these, it's just, oh, I really want to do some art. Oh my God, I love this space.
Oh, please ask downstairs for art classes and furniture painting workshops.
Shall we do one?
Oh, look at his little head.
Oh, it's appealing to the wicked in me.
No, it's horrible.
Right, I have here a box of, it says on the label, antique lacy random, and I haven't got a clue what's in it because I can't remember. So I thought we'd have a quick look and see what's in the box. So there's this piece of metallic lace, which is, as you can hardly see, it's like a kind of aged silver, so it's like a golden silver, if that makes sense. Metallic lace, lace frill. So probably 1920s, something like that. Okay, so this came with it, which as you can see is very, very old. And these are metallic fabric leaves. This, gosh, this is surprisingly heavy, so they must be glass beads. This is actually listed on the website. So it's a little collar, typically made in Japan, with the satin back. There are a few, I don't know whether you can see, so the covering, the pearly covering has come off. It's been a bit rubbed at the back. So there's a bit of wear to it, but nice to go around your cardigan. Then what else is this? Oh, this is just a contemporary little fascinator. Should have figured out where I was going to put everything. So we also have quite a few. So yes, we also have some really cute, what do you call these, garters? Right there. So it's a pair of black ones, and they're really sweet. Look at the lace. The lovely satin on the inside, satin ribbon, and then sweet lace. The elastic's still good in them. So very pretty garters, fantastic for burlesque or a wedding even. This one could do with the ribbon taking out and putting back in again, because it's just a bit, see how it's just gone a bit squiffy. And then you can, actually you might want to take the ribbon out and put a new ribbon in. But so I have 3 of these because everybody's got 3 legs, 2 and a spare. There must be another one somewhere. Probably, maybe it's at the bottom of the box. So I have this pretty Peter Pan collar, which is probably 1920s, but it's got some markings, and I haven't washed it, obviously, because it's just been in this storage box. I haven't done anything with it at all. So this is how it was when I got it. So that just needs a bit of a magical soap with some hydrogen peroxide or something, which I have bought, so at some point I can do. Oh, these are just modern, and I used to fix up that gauzy Indian cotton skirt with the holes in. I put applique butterflies on. And this is a pretty little lace crochet purse. Very sweet. That's the inside. That's lovely. Very cute. Oh, I have some, talking of random, mink tails, so good for millinery purposes. Oh, it's this gorgeous antique embroidered with a little sunflower on the top, and it's got a little tassel on the bottom. That's not actually on the website at the moment. Oh, this is just a little pocket, like a little probably handkerchief pocket. So you could maybe put some, like a little lavender sachet inside that, maybe pop it under your pillow, something like that. Then we have several of these Victorian and Edwardian lace mitten glove things. See if I can get it on without too much distress. Obviously, it's inevitable there will be. You rarely find them in immaculate condition. But yeah, Goth days, 1980s. I think Madonna in that movie. What's the movie? Can't remember. Am I going to get this on? So there's a bit of repair there on that one. But anyway, so your thumb goes through there and then your fingers go through there, but it's very narrow. I've got small hands anyway, so this would be particularly tiny. And that's the other one. I can see a few stitches on this one, so this one's definitely been repaired. Got to be so careful when you're trying these things on. You can't sort of yank it because the fibres are not like modern fibres. Basically, they're very, very fragile. So sort of ease it on gently. Oh, that's another right-handed thumb one. Is that the same? Maybe I've just got it inside out. So there's that, and then there's this shorter one. Just undo this. Right, so let's see if I can get this one on. So the sun is shining today. It was a bit of a mad dash to get some washing done. That's the left one. Get some washing done and on the line because we've had a relentless rain for weeks. So might be able to get this one on. Is it coming? Yeah, with it being short, it's a bit easier to get on. So there. You see? That way. There. Something slightly better. There's a bit of wear to the edging there and on the thumb. Well, like I say, it's kind of inevitable really because they're so delicate. But that's why I never had these in the shop for obvious reasons. For people coming into the shop and, oh God, make you cringe, honestly. The way people tried stuff on and then, oh. And even just like looking at the rails, they're just like, you know, flinging the rails, like yanking stuff by the fabric and flinging it across, sliding it across the rails, you know, just by holding bits of the fabric. Not to mention children come in with milkshakes and spin those around and everything gets splashed with chocolate. Oh God, I've had ruined so many things with stains from customers. Oh, your heart's in your mouth a lot of the time. Anyway, I don't have that to worry about anymore, do I? So that's that one as well. So yeah, these are in quite good condition, really. Just a very, very tiny bit of wear. So then we have these Edwardian white ones. So these need a bit of a soak. Again, I haven't touched anything in this box because I didn't even know what was in it. I'd forgotten. So, do they go that way? Oh, they might go this. Which way do they go? Yeah, you're right, first time. So there's a little bit of a hole there, and there's a few little marks there. But like I say, just needs a good soak. Can you hear the music? Got pub band on again. Why do I always manage to do filming when pub singer is next door? Right, these are tiny. So tiny. I don't want to stretch it any more than that. You can see. Actually, they look in really lovely condition as well. But it's hard to tell because you can only really see if they're damaged when you open them out, but because it's so tiny, I think there's a bit of repair. Yeah, look, there's a bit of repair there on the seam. Just this stitching here. If you can see that. Gosh, I've got a lot of them. I've got a lot more than I thought I had. This is a really lovely long one. And this is a bit sturdier. It's cotton lace. I don't think I can get it on. Get it on a little bit so you can see the pattern. But this is going to go up to, it's kind of a nice point at the top there. Can sort of balance it. So it goes like that. And then it's full elbow length. So very nice worn with your lawn dress. That's its partner. I just wonder if it had thumbs once. Or whether that's, I think that's a repair there. But again, absolutely minute. And then, oh, we have just an odd one. So this is just a singular, and this one's got little hook and eye closure. And that's the lace on that one. But you can see how wide this one is. It's a lot bigger. So that's those, the collection of mittens. And I've got random doilies. And what else? Yes, more random doilies or antimacassar, whatever that is. A little bit of ribbon. More doily. Or is this going to be a box full of doilies for the rest? I'll just get... so that's lace collar. And this is in like quite a sturdy crocheted lace cord. On focus, there we go. So you can see it's quite stiff. So that's a little collar. More doilies. More doilies. You just suppose you could make something with them. box of doilies. I don't know, are they still in demand as they used to be? They used to be quite in demand, didn't they? That one's quite nice. It's a lot finer lace on that one. Again, it's got a bit of a stain on it. So they're nice lace. And just this one feels more modern. It's like a quote's probably, I don't know, 50s or something like that. So there's a couple of those, a bit more modern ones. Oh, and then we're getting it up. Okay, so we've got the older lace now. So this maybe would have been the edging on a sleeve. And it's like a kind of netting lace. So yeah, not antique, I'm not sure on the age. I'm not really that much of a lace expert. And then we've got this, which is another collar. So this is quite big. And that's got gorgeous lace. Look at the lace on that with these kind of like raised bits here. That's really lovely. So you can see it's quite long and it's quite deep. That's it. I think I took photos of these probably about 10 years ago, and then I just shoved them in this box, forgot about them. But I'll have to do more pictures, I think. So again, this is more like a sort of a cord texture. But again, it's really lovely lace. I mean, gosh, can you imagine, all done by hand, how long it would have taken to do. It's another collar. So you would have worn these for best, wouldn't you? These collars, just over, you know, to decorate your plain dress. You put a nice lace collar on. And what's that? It's just a random bag. And then this is a little bit of gathered lace. So maybe that would have gone down the front of a dress. Is that the right way around? With this lovely embroidered. Is that the back? Is that the front? Can't tell. Need stronger glasses to be able to tell. So that's just a little bit there. I mean, it might have been round a sleeve. But again, it might have been on the bodice, but whatever. Oh, what have I got here? I've got a random silver knife. It's not something I expected to find. A silver fish knife without the handle. Also got a paper fan, a random. And there's a pair of these, so there's two. And that's a bit of silver. Interesting. Silver something. These are ostrich feathers, sleeve cuffs. So Victorian, look at the back. You can tell. Put on Victorian binding there. That's the join. And they're still pretty good. They're still good. You can still use them. I think I might have had them on gloves at one point when I was in my Gothic days. But yeah, ostrich feather cuffs. That's not something you see every day, is it? Then I've got some random ribbons, which I've got a little ribbon basket, which I had in the shop. A basket full of ribbons. I'll put this in there. And You know, when you're in the shop and you can see somebody shoplifting, and there's this little old woman, and she used to come in and she kind of like pick up some ribbon and just sort of shove it up her sleeve like that. And I never confronted her. I just didn't have the heart. God knows what else she stole from me. I think she stole some shoes as well. But, yeah, you don't know whether they've got like dementia or something, or whether they're quite canny. And, you know, stealing's a thing for them. So these are Victorian or 1920s. They feel like silk stockings. And I think these might be on the website actually, but they're just fabulous. I mean, look at the condition of these. I don't know, can you see? Can you even see? But this bit is so soft. This bit that goes at the top and then the foot. So, and they have a pattern down the seam at the back. There's a bit of hole there. It's a little hole there. I don't know if you can see can't even see if that's focusing. See the pattern down the seam. Anyway, there's a bit of picture on the website because I put them on the mannequin legs so you can actually see them. So I wondered where these were. I'll have to put them in the stockings box, and then if they sell, I'll be able to find them rather than spending days hunting, trying to find things, because they're never where you think they are. So a little bridal hanky, that just needs a bit of... So I've obviously put things in this box that are needing attention, I think. A little lace. So, yeah, it's just on a few of the edges. Needs a little bit of work. It's not too bad. It's not that bad. Then we have some white cotton stockings. And these are lovely. That's quite a good length foot, I think. That's a nice detail on the ankle there. Yeah, you can see that there, that detailing pattern that goes down. That's got a kind of an Art Deco feel to it, hasn't it? And that's the side, so they're quite narrow, I'd say. I think that's something inside rather than a mark. Yes, a bit of blue fluff. So there's those, they're rather fabulous. So a pair. And then this looks like my old tablecloth. I had this on an occasional table in the house, and this is damaged because drunken house guests used to not really care that you had delicate lace on the tables. But we were all young back then, I guess. Yeah. Can't even find it. There's a big hole in it somewhere. So I remember distinctly somebody kept putting their foot through the hole. I think that was it there. and I was just trying to kind of move it out the way politely without saying, stop ruining my tablecloth. Right, so that's it for the mystery box of lace and stuff. I hope you enjoyed.
You hear it? It's absolutely relentless. And I've got my wicker chair out there. And it's too grim, I don't want to go and rescue it. But look at my grass. Look how it's grown. Just over the past couple of days. It's been barren all this time. This is it now. It's raining forever.